We're here now after the second period, and I've got the Sheiks with me, and this is, I understand you're Sheik Adnan El Casey's brother, is that right?
Yeah, we're related somehow.
You're related somehow.
Distant cousins or something.
Distant cousins, okay.
Yeah.
You don't own wrestlers, eh? These guys aren't like these guys aren't the Mongolian stomper here behind me that I have to worry about.
No, I wouldn't worry about them.
Okay.
They're usually under control.
You are Rick Neuvald?
Yeah,
correct?
right.
And you're, of course, the son of Dick Neuvald. Rick, how did this all come about with the Sheiks?
Well, a couple years ago, Jim Tuzna decided to do this one game for the state tournaments, and a few of the players asked him to dress up, and he did it, and the fans and players really got to liking it. So then last year we did it for tournaments, and the players this year asked us to dress up, so we just did, and I guess it's kind of catching on. People kind of like it.
What, do you have any strange experiences to talk about, or has it been all pleasant?
Well, it's not been. I can't really think of anything bad. You know, some of the people just kind of don't like it when we're standing up in front of them and cheering. But I guess most of it, the people really like us, and they like to see kids out here giving support to the team like this. So I guess it's all pretty much.
Did you guys all go and get your lipstick together, or is this a special?
Right.
We bombs now, or what?
Well, no. The face paint, we buy the face paint and everything, and the lipstick comes, from different sources.
Now, you're a senior this year, Rick?
No, we're sophomores.
Oh, you're all sophomores. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Mike Broker and I are sophomores, and Dave Rue here is a freshman.
Oh, okay. So you guys are going to be around for a few years.
Yeah, we'll be around.
Look forward to seeing you guys. What do your parents think about this? Are they all for it?
I think they like it pretty much. It's they don't have anything bad to say about it. They kind of think we're a little bit weird, but I don't know. They don't really mind.
No, you just you go to all the games, just hockey games, or you go to basketball games too, or something like that, or
just mainly hockey games. Just mainly the important games like this game. Of course, it'll affect the state standings, and Hibbing could get high, get ranked high in the state. So we decided to give them a little bit of extra support and a little extra push. And the other games, just the conference games, we're trying to paint up for like every game we can, but it's kind of hard to do.
You guys went to the state tournament last year. Did you have any trouble getting in, or were they happy to have you? And you guys were on TV too.
Right. Yeah. Well, we had to have tickets and everything. Right. It wasn't like we got in for free, but they interviewed us down there, and we got our pictures in some papers. And
well, that's all right. Well, Rick, I'd like to thank you guys for stopping by.
Thank you for having us.
Sheiks. It's nice to see you guys. Keep up the good work.
Yep.
And right now, we're going to ask you guys to vacate because we've got big Steve Jezierski coming in over here. The voice of Bulldog hockey is. Well, thank you for coming by, Rick.
Thank you.
We'll see you again throughout the season, I'm sure. And I got to ask you, Steve, have you ever followed Sheiks before, or is this something new for you?
No, I don't think I've followed anything like this before.
I'm sorry about that, but they do a good job up here. Now, Steve, you're the voice of UMD Bulldog hockey on WEDC, along with Chisholm native Mark Barron, and you are also with Jim Rich on KBGR TV. Have a show, Let's Play Hockey. Doing anything special up here, or just love to watch a good hockey game?
Just here watching some good hockey. I love high school hockey. I've followed it for many years, and of course you've got the number 3 and number 6 rated teams in the state here, and so it was a great opportunity to get out and see some good high school hockey.
Now, Steve, you started, came to prominence, I guess, in this area with WKLK radio, and then doing the Bulldogs on television on KBGR last year. How did you get your start in broadcasting, and how long have you been up in this area?
Well, I've been here about 12 years. I graduated from Proctor High School and went right into radio following high school. I did go to Duluth Vo-Tech and got into sports right away, and that's something I always wanted to do, was get into sports broadcasting, and started at WKLK in Cloquet. It would have been 12 years this fall, and finally made the move, went to Duluth, and I'm very happy with my new job. I do 5 sportscasts a day. I do UMD hockey, and I do College Hockey USA with Channel 6 KBJR on Sunday evenings, so I'm involved with sports full-time, and I'm really enjoying it.
You were, like you say, at WKOK for almost 12 years, and how hard was it for you to leave them? You became kind of a fixture. I mean, we used to see you a lot. The voice became something that was easily recognizable. You have a great style, and how tough was it to move and attract a new audience? Was it a challenge?
It was very hard to move. I had some opportunities before, and quite frankly, I didn't have the guts to pick up and leave. And this opportunity came up, and it was the right time, and for this time anyway, the right position. And I had worked for some very, very outstanding people the last 3 years, and my boss had left about 2 weeks before I gave my notice, and he moved on elsewhere, and that made it easier for me. And I guess it was meant to be this time. And as I said, I'm enjoying what I'm doing, but the people in Cloquet and WKLK treated me well for many, many years, and I still follow the Lumberjacks very closely. I still write for the Cloquet newspaper, the Pine Knot, so I follow the Jacks in all sports in that respect.
Now, WEBC for a long time was known as a music radio station, and they've recently gone to a little more sports, a little more news and information-oriented programming. How has that worked out for you as far as moving over there? Basically, they came into Bulldog hockey with you, and I'm sure that was probably part of the reason was getting you, was going to Bulldog hockey. How much has that been easy for you, and how much have they helped you along, and how much? Whoa, I think people throwing stuff at us here.
Well,
it's got to be a challenge for you coming into a new situation.
Well, it is. Bob Junkert, of course, was there for 3 or 4 years, and then, of course, unfortunately passed away, and then they were out of the sports business for about 3 years. They thought they needed to add sports to their programming. They have been very good and strong in the news field for a number of years now, and they thought they needed to add sports to the programming, and, were, I guess, happy to get me, as I was happy to move over with them. They've created the opening. They've given me a lot of leeway, which is something that I've been used to, and it's worked out very well. We've had a great response to our sports.
Well, that's great. I'll enjoy listening to you, Steve. Continued success at WEBC and on KBJR. Say hello to Jim Rich for us, and good luck with your new job. And we'll be back with the third period coming right up.